Yabby yaks, they weave the sound of yarn and fiber all around. Knit one purl, one story's flow. Tales of stitches everywhere we go.
I did send it to you. Well, I sent you one.
You sent it to me.
I sent it to you.
She said,
And hello, everyone. We're back. Hi.
yeah, pardon us, yes. Kim's baby Yak's been playing with AI again.
Oh dear.
Let me see. How did you get a link? Because I thought you...
Because it let me send you what I tried to generate, but it wouldn't let me download.
Oh, okay.
And then I created...
This is it?
That's the second one. It's the other link, the Gemini one.
On the mountain where the air gets thin, a little baby I felt a spark within. She shook her woolly head and she let out a bawl. She had a sudden thought, the best she ever saw. She looked at the herd and she started to grin. I've got a brand new notion of where we've never.
Okay,
Wow.
that one's hilarious. I like that one.
Oh, no, I didn't see the other link. Okay, we got to try this one. We were talking about I had a thought, and then we sort of went, oh, wouldn't that be funny if we had a song? So, apparently.
That one, that second one reminds me of my new cow who does the boot, scoot, and boogie and actually dances while it sings.
Oh, really? All right. Okay, let's see what this
finds a new path to follow.
No, not that one, the one below it.
Not that one, the one below it. The way the road bends?
Yeah.
Yeehaw! Got the sun on our backs now. Baby yak, I had a thought. The paths it leads the yabby yaks down. Kicking up dust on a brand new trail. Got a fire in our hearts that'll never fail. Paths it leads the yabby yaks down. Yabby yaks, let's go!
I like the first one better.
I just say I like the country one better.
Okay, comment below which one do you like, 1 or 2? One is the one that sounds a bit like Patsy Cline. Because we were talking about last time we were talking about retreats and how we got started and how we got together, and we thought, oh well, maybe we should just sort of do a thing on the podcast because we just celebrated 1 year of doing the podcast together. So it's been quite the year.
Yes,
we've had guests from all sorts of different areas.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anybody that has stuck out in your mind that maybe was not your favorite guest, but in your top 3?
Oh, now you're testing my memory.
Yes.
Oh, goodness.
Honestly, all of our guests have something different to offer.
Yes, definitely. Yes.
So
it's really hard.
You can't really compare them. I mean, Tara is always amazing because we've gotten to know her so well at the shows.
Yes.
And Serena's a new friend.
Yeah.
So that that'll be fun. And of course, it's always lovely to see old friends, having had Alliston on. And
yeah,
talking about her herd of spinning wheels. So.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, there's just so many to choose from.
Yeah.
And we had Jeannie come on and talk about the mental health benefits of fiber arts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Crystal from the Yarn Rebels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, talking about her events and things. And
yeah, we've had Mana. We've had so many people. But yeah, it's just.
Well, I mean, we had St. Mary Mead. We were able to go film there. We were able to go talk and film with Jennifer at the Yak Ranch.
Mm-hmm.
is really, like you say, we've had such a variety.
And I'm
Yeah.
sure there's people we've missed. So.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm unfortunately, I think you're right, but and we've got people coming up. Like we have All About Yarn coming, All About Wool coming up. Megan coming up as a guest soon,
Mm-hmm.
and
All wound up,
and
I've got written down.
all wound up. Okay, all wound. I knew it didn't sound quite right. I saw her card the other day, and I'm going, oh yeah, that's right.
My
I just happened
calendar
to
just
make it in the
happens to be right
calendar.
next to me, so.
And then the Ginger Snap is going to come in the fall after the show
Yeah.
season's over.
Mm-hmm.
Sassy Strings is trying to come on too, so
I have to do something with my yak yarn before we have Ginger Snap on.
So we do have some more people coming up. If you have a local yarn store, let us know. We would love to be able to have them come on and
A local fiber producer.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, or fiber producers. So many times people go, "Oh, I can't do that. I'm too nervous."
Yeah.
Well, we just are silly. Like
Mm-hmm.
We're
and
just
we
like
don't
we
take
are
it
on
on
these
it.
episodes.
What you see is what you get, And
Which we like to think is part of our charm.
we also have this saying that if one of us starts it, one of us will finish it. So
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think
we
just
give
about everybody who's been shy to come on has been comfortable once they got there. So,
yeah,
oh, we
yeah,
had Lori
we're good
on
for
from
this.
Prairie Fiber.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Lori from Prairie Fiber. Yeah,
Yeah,
and even they're all going, "Oh, I can't do that," but within 10 minutes they're relaxed and having a good time and
Mm-hmm.
laughing together. And it was Tara's fault. We went down the rabbit hole before we even started.
well,
Yeah.
We
we're
all
not exactly hard to distract.
right no. So, how did we
Oh,
start the podcast?
Oh, baby yak, how did we start the podcast?
I
did
sent
did we?
I sent Connie and Helen a message one day going, so I had a thought. And Connie cringed.
And that was right before we went to Drumheller,
Mm-hmm.
because when we went there to check out the hotel and the location, that's when we spent the weekend deciding what we were going to do. We came up with the logo. We just got kind of silly that weekend.
Yeah.
And it wasn't anything but fun.
Now, the
And we
retreats we
just
kind of started planning at Prairie, if I remember right, in Lacombe. We had sat down talking about, getting the retreats going.
right.
And then, yeah, from the retreats we expanded, and
And it's been an adventure when it's just the three of us. And I mean, none of us really knew about podcasting. We had some idea how to organize a retreat.
Well, we'd been to enough of them. We figured we could fake it.
Yeah, we figured we'd just fake our way through.
yeah.
So,
I was gonna say not entirely. I mean, we've all to some degree been involved in events and different things that you have to plan and schedule and sort of project manage and
exactly.
and that's sort of how we did the podcast too. It was sort of like, okay, what do we do?
Yeah.
Research showed us the amount of time that we needed. What's the optimal time for a podcast so that we don't try and go past that 35-minute mark. And
Mm-hmm.
some days we're more successful than others.
Well,
Yeah.
and with the retreats, a big part of it was we were looking at the prices of other retreats going, what? I can't afford to go there.
Yeah, there are some very expensive retreats out there. There are some more affordable ones,
Mhm.
but there are some extremely expensive ones that I'm like, what am I gonna spend? Like it was like almost a month's worth of take home salary,
It
and I was
was,
like, ah,
there were some out there
And
that
we're
were
not
more than I
knocking.
pay for my mortgage.
yeah,
I mean, we're not knocking those retreats. Please
No,
don't think we're
no,
we're knocking them
no,
down. There's obviously a market for them
yeah,
because they sell out,
yeah,
and it is, but it's just wasn't in our pocketbook, and so
no.
we decided that we wanted to continue doing retreats, and we had to do it in a way that we could afford it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I imagine, as we get going with the newer quilting retreat, as that gets up and running, by the time that we do 2 knitting retreats, a quilting retreat, and 2 trips to Prairie Fiber, we're probably approaching it, but it's not just for one weekend. So I guess it's just a matter of how you want to do it. It's not even so much the money, but that money all at once is crazy to me. But
another part of it is for the three of us, especially because, I'm not sure about you, Helen, but for Connie and I, the first time we really were going on retreats was with the original group out at the Pocahontas Cabins.
Or Mayette Mountain Cabins, they call them now, I think.
Everything was like the costs weren't as extreme, with the exception of the group dinner.
Yeah.
You controlled what you were spending for the weekend.
And the park fee.
Yeah. And we liked that setup where, you had some control over how much that weekend was going to cost you. If you wanted to get an executive cabin and have it to yourself for the weekend, then you were well aware that you were paying that price per night for yourself. If you and, 1 or 2 other people wanted to split a panaboat, because at the time they had 2 beds in them, well, guess what? Your costs were significantly lowered.
Yeah, and you and I used to do that when we first started going. It had a little mini fridge and a microwave and room for our crock pots, and and we just kept it economical. And then eventually, as we met more people, it made more sense to have a bigger room.
Yes.
But a big room like that to ourselves would have made it a very expensive trip. And back then I had young kids, so
yeah. Even if you think of the changes, even in the year and a bit we've been doing retreats.
Yeah.
We've gone from, Pigeon Lake, where it was like all inclusive. You've got your food and your accommodation in the registration fee. To we now go to a hotel, which has a pool and a hot tub. Apparently, these are the criteria that are required when we do retreats.
Funny, the people who asked for them aren't here.
The elevator is my requirement.
Yes.
Yeah, right now, our biggest requirement is accessibility. There has to be an elevator.
The acts require an elevator.
We started charging a minimal registration fee. That fee now has to go up.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, due to the cost of things, a lot of venues are now requiring that we have to have insurance.
Yeah. And
so that
a lot of the costs that we were also personally absorbing.
Yes. Which we didn't mind. It's just now that it's getting more and more. And like we pay our own hotel rate. Yes. We pay our own hotel fees. We buy, we do our own food just like you do. So it's not like we're out there trying to make big money off of this, because that's not how we are structured.
It's not our job, it's our passion.
Yes.
That's right. And we
not a business for us.
And that time with you. And so, even in that, so the fall retreat in Rocky is more money than we normally charge. But again, that is the cost of just putting the event on.
Yeah.
We have gone from hosting it in our room to we now have a boardroom. That we started that in Jasper, where we only had it for 1 day. We're now at Rocky, where we have it for 2 days.
Yeah.
And we found that it just in many ways it was easier.
Yeah.
Because people had a table, there was a place to sit and have your coffee and not worry too much. And
the herd is outgrowing our room.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, and we got bigger. That was the biggest thing. Now, when we go to Drumheller, they don't have a boardroom, but they are working with us on how to accommodate that as we look at, going up to the full 15 next year.
Yeah, they're looking at giving us a section of a floor all to ourselves.
Like an end of a floor. And so then we could just open the doors and have the hallway as well.
Yeah.
So they're working with us on that, because we love going there. They love us being there. And so, we're working together to do that. So even the retreats themselves are changing. The podcast, I don't know that it's changing much. I mean, we still get together and get to be silly every week. We have tried some live things, which have reached some success. And we'll try, we'll keep trying and doing those again. But they really need to be done when we're together, which unfortunately is normally at retreat, and we don't have time when we're at retreat.
Move to us, Helen. Move to us.
So, but there are some things in the works that we're looking at. But like Drumheller, I have no idea where the time went. Like, we had planned on doing a live stream Wednesday night, and it was like we were at Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't take any pictures all weekend. I was so busy.
I got a few, but even that was hit and miss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And thank goodness our attendees had pictures and shared them with us. And so, we apologize for that when we put out the retreat reel, but it was like, oh man, we were just so busy, which is good.
Yeah.
And everybody had fun and enjoyed it. So, I mean, we got together because of a retreat. We met at a retreat. We decided a podcast was a great way to showcase Alberta fiber arts.
Yes.
Not just knitting, not just crocheting, but the whole gamut.
Yeah.
If it's fiber related.
Right from the live fiber on the animal.
That's right. Right from the little fur buds, the little seed buds. We're taking them all.
That's right.
And,
right to the finished project.
We're also, I'm real excited about some of the things people are doing with natural products like sunflowers. And I mean, I know we buy bamboo that's done commercially, but I know there's some people out there experimenting with some different fibers. And I'd love to find out how you're doing and how that's working.
Well, like, we don't have it here, but in like Asian countries, they do it with lotus flowers, lotus stems.
Oh.
I saw that recently too on something. I thought, man, that is gorgeous. There's something you can do it from here too. I'll have to remember what it was and where I saw it. But anything that has a fibrous tube, like a sunflower stem, your mother-in-law or your snake tongue plants, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah, the snake plant.
They are fibers inside, and you can ret those and use those fibers as well. Corn silk.
Yeah.
Rather than throw them out, keep them, dry them, card them, spin them up. They make incredibly soft, and they take dye like there's no tomorrow. They just
really have you tried it or?
Yes. Yeah, it's really quite something. So I mean,
fur baby fur.
I like trying. Pardon?
Your fur babies.
Your fur baby fur. There's lots of people out there who use their pet or animal fur.
I don't think the staple on his fur is long enough.
No, his would have to be blended.
I'm just going to say, as much as I would love Hoover yarn,
it'd have to be blended. Yep.
But
I wonder what Hoover could be blended
Reggie's,
with.
Okay, because Reggie's is really long.
Yeah. Even Jeep would be a little bit of a short staple to spin.
Yeah. I was going to say it'd be black fur with golden Labrador glitter. Hey, I bet that makes a pretty fantastic yarn.
I was going to say that's kind of pretty, actually.
Yeah.
So that's why we do the podcast, because as Connie says, fiber is our passion. And we want to share that passion. We want to find out who else is out there, because there's lots of people with the passion is such a lovely word. Obsession just sounds too far gone.
Yeah, we don't want people to know.
Yeah.
Remember, it's a public image.
When my husband and I were down in Airdrie last weekend, I stopped in at Polka Dot Creek. I've only ever seen them at shows, so we had time to kill, so I ran in there, found some beautiful yarn. I did post a couple of shorts on YouTube, and I was talking to the girl that was working, and she said she's got family that lives up in Edmonton, so she was going to be coming up here probably over the long weekend. Did I have any yarn shops I'd recommend? And I said, well, Sherwood Park, her family's in Sherwood Park. I said, Sherwood Park has Numana and Statement Junkie. She'd heard of Numana from the show. She hadn't heard of Statement Junkie. And I said, but if you're out and about, I said, go out to Stony Plain. I said, and go to Joe's. She'd never heard of Joe's Yarn Garden.
How?
It's a
Joe's has
yarn
been
shop
around.
that we're familiar with from the community here, but the community is outside of Edmonton. And I mean, I've even met people here in Sherwood Park that have never heard of Joe's.
And it's so funny because to us, Joe's is like going to Timmy's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have to get our fix. Oh, I mean,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. Going to Joe. Like you just say to people who've been there, yeah, going to Joe's. It's just like saying, hey, I'll meet you at Timmy's, you know?
Hmm.
Yeah, it seems so
Yeah.
odd to think that people don't know about it because it's such a staple for us.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so there are things out there. Let's go to your local craft show. Like, that's where we found Nelda for Love's Grace Alpacas,
Mhm.
was at the Olds Christmas market. Was it Olds Christmas market?
Yeah.
It was one of the markets at Olds. And
Was it Olds or was it the one we went to down, that big one?
no, it wasn't at Millerville. It was
Okay,
at
then it was
Olds
Olds.
because she
Yeah.
lives in the area.
It was Olds the first
And
time we went.
yeah, and that's how we met Nelda, and then got invited down to go see them shearing the alpacas and the llama, and we were able to share that with you on video. And the shearer was very graciously was giving us a lesson on how to shear or what he did and why.
Hmm.
And so yeah, see, that was somewhere we forgot was the shearing.
Yeah, there's another one right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But that was
We've
a
been
big part
blessed
of
to
it.
have so many great guests. So
That was a big
yeah,
part of
and
us starting the podcast is we wanted to get rid of that secret handshake that seems to be in the community and let people know about it. I mean, I saw online Sherwood Park had a spinning and weaving guild that's now closing.
yeah,
oh
I
yeah.
have lived out here for almost 15 years and didn't know they existed.
yeah. I mean, I knew Edmonton had a Weavers
Yeah,
Guild,
I knew
Yeah,
Edmonton
but I
did.
had no idea that Sherwood Park had one.
Yeah.
no. So again, there a lot of them are closing because of lack of volunteers or attendance. Well, if people don't know you're there,
It's hard to attend.
it's hard
And
to
I mean,
attend. And
I'm wondering as well if some of the communities, because of this, let's face it, secret handshake, they're not getting the younger members to help keep their community thriving.
yeah,
Or not even
so
younger, but the newer members.
yeah, so we have a tendency to, when we go out as a herd or individually, um, if we see something, we're going to come talk to you about it and invite you to be part of us, invite you to come on the show. What does that require on your part? Half an hour to
Internet
40
access?
minutes of your time. Internet access, a few rabbit holes. We're not averse to those.
Yeah.
Um, and really, we will send you a list of questions, which I
Which
tell
we will,
everybody we will promptly ignore.
yeah, properly deviate from. Yeah. We start off
You
on
know, your name
topic,
and tell us about yourself and your business, and then it's all downhill from there.
and then we
Yeah.
just ask a whole bunch of questions. Yeah.
So, if you want to, you want to showcase your store, you have something new, you're something different, or you're a dyer and you've got a new line coming out, let us know.
Mhm.
Or you know someone that should be showcased.
One thing we learned recently was Blackbird in Leduc. Kim was in there visiting and talking with them, and we're having some further discussions with them on some things. She has a bird a month, a dye lot she does
Yes.
every month. She chooses a bird, and that's the dye lot colors. And it's like, well, why don't people? And it's not even really on her website. So we're really trying to encourage her to showcase. That is such a unique thing. I mean,
Mhm.
Tara and her provincial parks. And now, I think that's a really neat idea. What a
Yeah.
great way to be inspired.
Absolutely.
So if you're in Leduc, stop by Blackbird.
Yes.
Or if you're heading by Leduc, stop in Blackbird because it's a neat little store. And so
Is
yeah.
that little coffee shop still up the street there
Yes, it is.
too?
Yep. And they have a
Excellent.
really lovely Mexican restaurant just around the corner, Habaneros.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, we don't know where to go eat. No.
We will
None of the herd
never
members
give you
enjoy that.
suggestions on food. No, none of us like to eat.
And when you
None
know,
of
we
us.
always tell you if we've been recommended to a great place, we'll let you know. And we have, so.
Huh?
Absolutely.
I even went back to Vintage, and it was just as good the second time. So.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, I mean, when you get that good a service, you got to think that it is. So.
Yeah, we went to the restaurant side this time, but yeah, same good service, same phenomenal food. So if you're in Drumheller,
Excellent.
go to Vintage,
Mm-hmm.
Tap House and Grill, I think it's called.
Tap House and Grill. Yeah, it's a tap something. Yep.
But it's vintage. You can't miss it. So.
No, it's right on the
Right
corner.
across the street from the Shoppers Drug Mart.
Yeah.
And the public park.
Yes.
Yeah. You want more details? We'll drop you the pin if you want. Let us know. We'll drop you the pin.
And if anybody out there is familiar with Rocky Mountain House, we'd love some recommendations.
Yes.
Yes. Yep, some good places to eat.
Yeah.
So that's how we got going. We're looking forward to another year.
Mm-hmm.
I was surprised when I looked on YouTube and it goes, "This is your 1 year anniversary." I go, "Wow, we've been doing this for a year already." We have tried. We use a recording program called Riverside. It is a Riverside studio. It's great because it means all three of us can be on the screen at the same time.
Yes.
We have tried numerous other programs, and you can only have one speaker at a time on the screen.
Yeah.
And that makes it really hard when there's three of you because it flips. And if you're like me, it kind of makes you dizzy after a while. So, and then when we have a guest, they're on the screen with us too and can see all of us. So you get to see our reactions live.
Yeah, we tend to be a little unscripted, unedited.
Yeah. Now, I mean, if you're watching and you know of a different software program that lets us have everyone on screen at once, let us know. We'd be interested in trying it.
Yeah, we're always open to new ideas, new experiences. So
yeah, we've tried quite a few recently, but yeah, we had fun. That's where Connie let us loose, and Kim and I got silly, and we had a few mishaps with AI. Yeah.
Mishaps, is that what we're calling them?
Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna go with that.
I see. Mishaps. Okay. I call it unsupervised shenanigans, but but mishaps.
Mm-hmm.
So let us know what you're working on. If you know the name of the pattern that Kim is looking for the shawl,
yes,
that both Kim and Connie made. Connie's made it, but neither of them can find their patterns for it. And we did post a picture on Facebook. We did post a picture with our last podcast, 2 podcasts ago. We did post it with that.
and it's on Instagram as well.
And it's on Instagram as well. So yes, we are looking for the pattern because Kim wants to finish hers, and she.
I have already tried reverse Google image searching the pictures, with no luck.
She's done Ravelry and she's done them all. So
yeah, I've done Ravelry. I've gone through Pinterest. I'm pretty sure I found the end of Pinterest, trying to find the pattern.
And actually, that reminds me, when I was leafing through my camera roll, I'm pretty sure I found the picture where I was showing you the yarn I was going to use, baby.
Okay.
So I'll look back and see if I can get a date. Maybe that'll.
Yeah, because I know one of the yarns came from my stash.
I don't know if it ended up. Was it that one? Because the yarn in the picture is not yarn from your stash, but it's the same color.
I think it was because it was nitpick stuff that I had.
Okay, well then that's not it. So, did you try the nitpick site?
Yes.
I do not know what to tell you because, well, I went through that great big file folder and
it
through.
might be one of those horrible things that have been archived and won't be out again.
Yes.
But the worst part is I'm pretty confident at least at some point I had a paper copy.
Yeah. So it was
So
around 2020 because you said it was during COVID, during
I'm,
lockdown.
yeah, I'm pretty sure that it was. Ooh, that gives me another searching idea. Okay, good.
Well, and I remember you saying that you wanted to make it again.
Yeah. Yeah, and I even had yarn in mind for it, but ooh, maybe it's in the yarn cabinet. More sleuthing.
More
Got,
sleuthing.
I got a couple ideas. I'm gonna try that, and I quite often will email stuff to my husband to print for me. So maybe if I go back in my emails and search up things I've sent him, because we don't email back and forth to work a lot, maybe I'll find it there. So.
Oh, sorry. It wasn't C.S. Lewis. It was Lewis Carroll. Sorry.
Ah, Lewis Carroll. There you are.
Silly me.
Mm-hmm. So.
Yes, that's what the snark is.
Yeah.
It's a fictional creature that people spend years trying to find. In fact, they think people have even taken it to the point where they literally do it as a treasure hunt.
Mm.
And they search the world trying to find the snark.
I want to find
So no, we're
Sasquatch,
not
not the
looking for a
snark.
snark. Pardon?
I want to find Sasquatch, not the snark.
Well, yes.
So
Well, I don't know.
does the snark look like the storkack?
No one really. This is the interesting thing. I don't know that they actually know what the snark looks like.
Well, that makes him awful hard to find.
I know.
At least I know what I'm looking for when I'm looking for Sasquatch.
Hmm. I think it was
The snark
Nike drunk
follows.
walking around in the woods.
Well, I don't know. Kim heard it. Poor Kim had this Sasquatch out at Pigeon Lake.
I swear I
So
saw
the
him.
poem. Yep.
And you saw him too, Helen.
Poem,
I say
yeah.
that was because I was in bed with my camera in my room. Yeah.
Of course, yeah. So the poem follows a crew of 10 trying to hunt the snark, which may turn out to be a highly dangerous boojum, whatever that is. The only crew member to find the snark vanishes, leaving the narrator to explain the snark. So while Carroll denied knowing the meaning behind the poem, even though he wrote it, he agreed in 1897 that it was an interpretation as an allegory of the pursuit for happiness. So you never find true happiness. Isn't that terrible? Anyway, it's really has taken people quite by something. The Hunting of the Snark by Lewis Carroll. So that's what the snark is. It's the elusive creature. So yes, we have a pattern, not a snark. Maybe we should call the pattern the snark. Maybe someone will find it then. So
yeah.
So all right. So don't forget to comment. Let us know if you could help us out with the pattern, the hunt.
And if we find it, we'll post it.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we find it, we will let you know. And so yes. So who are we? We're just three old friends who get together, have fun every week, share their passion for fiber arts in many different genres, and just want to share it with everybody and have people come on and share it as well. So that's us.
Indeed.
Now you notice that Baby Yak and Elder Yak have their names up there. Miss Connie does not have hers up there.
No.
I thought I fixed it.
No.
Miss Connie is Sassy Yak, and now you know why.
I thought I fixed it. I don't know. I'm gonna have to get you to help me with my Riverside. So
yes, we will. We'll take care of you. All right. So stay safe out there, everyone. Have fun. Don't poke yourself too many times, Miss Baby Yak.
Actually, I've been really good this time, and I haven't broken a needle yet.
Well, I see.
Wow. She's improving. Kim's
His
on
face
the
is a little hard to see on this one.
I don't know. I can see his face pretty well.
He
I
hasn't
think.
got his eyes
Have
done
you?
yet.
I'm just gonna
Yeah,
say,
he
once
said-
you do his eyes, I think that'll help quite a bit.
So the part I
Yeah.
love when you're needle felting, like needle or felt painting, is the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
You
It's
got a
all
little
furry.
picture inside as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all furry.
But I've discovered I
stay
have
safe.
to be very careful with my needle felted objects. I had a bag that I had needle felted a stained glass image on, and I had a sewing machine in it, so I had it sitting out by my front entrance to go downstairs to my sewing room. Or no, yeah, I went to grab it a couple hours after I got home from retreat, and I'm not sure which of my cats it was, but one of them had been petting it and had taken the image off in strips.
That looked like licked to death.
Yeah, I don't know if it was licked to death by the little one or if it was pet by the big one.
Or both.
Yes,
Or both.
because it wasn't wet, which makes me think it was my big one who decided he wanted to pet it because Mummy made it, so I'm going to pet it because it's soft.
Oh,
Thank
well.
you.
Yes,
Yes.
so much.
They fun.
So apparently, if you have a cat or a furry critter, they like needle felting.
Good to know. Good to know.
Just be warned. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Well, thank
Alrighty
you.
then.
That's
Yes. So keep stitching whatever you're working on.
Hmm?
Share with us what it is.
Oh, did I show you? I did get my bunny done.
There he is.
Very
Aw.
nice.
He is
He's
so
lovely.
cute.
Mm-hmm.
He is so realistic looking. That's I
It was
like
funny
to put in a
when we signed up-
request for a certain yellow Labrador retriever on the back. 'Cause I don't
thought it
think
was
I
a
can
nice
make him look like
class.
that. Willing to supply photos.
She started with the eye.
Yeah.
Willing to supply
Yeah.
photos. And fluff and
Mm-hmm. Now I have to figure out how to get the water soluble transfer off because I couldn't do what she recommended, which was to print the image out and punch through it so it left the pattern in your fabric, because I'm working on felt that's about 1/4 of an inch thick.
oh
So,
dear.
yeah.
Can you just spray it with water?
I'm not sure. I'm going to have to play around and see.
And if anybody knows, comment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Comment
that
below.
being said, if you're out and about and are looking at getting into needle felting, we found these lovely little, they almost look like the old style train cases on at Dollarama. They work really well
Yeah.
to hold your needle felting supplies where your cat can't get to them.
They zip shut.
Mm-hmm.
And they're solid, so you're not going to have needles accidentally poke through either.
No, I
we try
have needles in a little container, but
pots.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Alrighty.
yes. All right. We'll chat with you all next week.
Yes.
See you then.
Enjoy the lovely weather. Now that summer seems to be coming. Yay.
Yay.
Yes, indeed.
Connie threads tales with Helen spin. Kim's got the tea, let the chatter begin. The Abiaks, they weave the sound of yarn and fiber all around. Knit one purl, one story's flow. Tales of stitches everywhere we go.